Hello YouTube, my name is Jordan, aka Venom Hush, and welcome to my first graphic novel haul video. This is for February of 2017. It's currently March 3rd, so it's a few days late, but I wanted to do the video nonetheless, because as you can see I picked up quite a few books in February, a lot of DC Rebirth, but we'll talk more about that in a minute. For now, I just want to mention that some of you may recognize my voice because I did do videos for the latter half of 2016, doing gaming videos on my channel. Then I took a bit of a brief hiatus from YouTube, and I've decided that I miss it and I want to come back to it. And I'm going to focus mostly on something I'm really passionate about, which is comic books and graphic novels. For those of you that did enjoy my gaming videos, do not fear, I will still do them every so often, but they might just sort of take a back seat to graphic novels and things like that. I do want to do graphic novel reviews, graphic novel collections, hauls, things like that, maybe movie reviews as well. We'll see how things go, but I'm happy doing this, so that's what I'm going to do for now. So anyway, without wasting too much of your time, let's just get right into the meat of the video with the books that I picked up in February. So as you can see, starting off, we've got Green Lantern Volume 4, Dark Days, written by Robert Venditti and drawn by Billy Tan. This is the first volume that kicks off after Geoff Johns' run finished, which I loved, so I was quite skeptical. I can't even speak today, sorry. I was quite skeptical of picking this up, but I did it anyway because I love the character. He's my second favourite superhero in comic books after Batman. So I'm going to keep picking it up. I'm going to finish the New 52 series. Yeah, basically. So I picked this up along with another one from the New 52. There's the back there, and there is the side. I apologise if you get some glare. So I'll try and show the books off a little bit, but I'm not going to go into too much depth because, that's the sort of stuff I do in review videos. If you see any books in this video or in any future videos and you want me to do a review of, or sort of a more in-depth overlook of it or something, do let me know, and I will do my best to do that for you. Next up, I've got Green Lantern Lights Out, which I picked up at the same time because it sort of ties heavily into Volume 4. And this is sort of the next book chronologically after Green Lantern Volume 4. This is the crossover event with, I believe, Green Lantern Corps, Green Lantern New Guardians, Green Lantern, and Red Lanterns. And it's got that Relic as the main villain. There he is right there. I'm going to try not to spoil too much of the book, but obviously beware that you might catch a glimpse of a few panels here and there. Next, we've got, as a part of DC Rebirth, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, Volume 1, Sinestro's Law, written by Robert Venditti again, with art by Ethan Van Sciver, Rafa Sandoval, and Jordi Tarragona, who I think does the colouring or the inking or something. Yes, he does the inking. Okay. This one was actually a gift from my awesome girlfriend, so I thank her very much for picking this up because I'm really enjoying it. I am still reading it. You can see the bookmark in there, but I am quite near the end, and it has been very enjoyable so far. Definitely enjoying this, and very much looking forward to the next volume. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to showcase too much of the book because that would be the sort of thing I'll do in review videos. Next up, we've got Green Lanterns, Volume 1, Rage Planet, written by Sam Humphries, with art by Robson Roker, Ethan Van Sciver, and Ed Benes. There's the back, and there is the side. This is the book that is sort of a buddy cop series with Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz, the two Green Lanterns of Earth. And as you can see, and probably guess from the title, sort of the main villains in this book are the Red Lanterns, Atrocitus there, leading the charge. Next, I got perhaps my favourite Rebirth series, at least that I'd read in single issues, and that is Batman Detective Comics Volume 1, Rise of the Batmen, written by James Tynion IV, with art by Eddie Barrows and Alvaro Martinez. A very enjoyable book. Beautiful, beautiful art as well. That's the side. I've sort of been prioritizing in Rebirth the books that I hadn't already read in single issues, but once I saw this had come out in trade, I picked it up straight away just because I'd enjoyed it so much. So very beautiful art, very, very good book. Next we got Nightwing Volume 1, Better Than Batman, written by Tim Seeley with art by Javier Fernandez and Yannick Paquette, who does the Rebirth issue. This was also a pretty good book. Not fantastic, but it was decent. It wasn't in any way bad, really. I enjoyed every minute of it. It's just not my favourite Rebirth series, but it is very good. And if you like Nightwing, you will like this book. There's Yannick Paquette's art. And of course, the best thing about this book, Nightwing is back in the black and blue like he belongs. And that is a very nice cover, which I really like and would love to have that on my wall. Next we got Green Arrow Volume 1, The Death and Life of Oliver Queen, which was a very pleasant surprise because it was a very good book with very, very good art. So that was a surprise when I saw that, because I hadn't really heard much about Green Arrow before this series. Well, I've heard about the character, obviously, I just hadn't heard a lot about that series. So that was a pleasant surprise. Next we got The Flash Volume 1, Lightning Strikes Twice. This is quite a thick book. It's a little bit thicker than the other ones. I think this has 9 issues in it. So this was enjoyable as well. I really liked the new villain, Godspeed. Try and get a decent picture of him somewhere. There we go. Very cool looking, as you can see. Showing a bit more art. This one's written by Joshua Williamson with art by Carmine DiGiadomini. You know what? It's written by Carmine DG, alright? I'm not even going to try and say that because I will completely butcher the name. So, moving on. Wonder Woman Volume 1, The Lies, written by Greg Rucka with art by Liam Sharp. This was okay. I've never really been a Wonder Woman fan, and I picked this up hoping it would sort of make me one, and it was good, it was interesting. I liked Cheetah, but, you know, it's still not really made me a huge fan. There's a nice page of Cheetah here. Very nice artwork, though, I will say that. Yes, so anyway, finally, we have the only Marvel book that I picked up, which is Civil War 2, which I'd been highly anticipating for a long time. So I picked this up straight away as soon as I saw it. Pretty thick, as you can probably imagine. It was good. I mean, I had problems with the ending. I thought it was a little bit lackluster, a little bit underwhelming in terms of the ending. But the book itself was very enjoyable. Beautiful artwork by David Marquez. I believe, is it written by Brian Michael Bendis, I think? Yes, Brian Michael Bendis writing it. So, it was very enjoyable. You guys probably noticed that big spread there. I will say that's not really a spoiler because it didn't actually happen. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're probably either aware of it or don't really care anyway. But don't worry, Miles Morales did not kill Captain America. Civil War 2 was pretty good, but the ending was a little bit disappointing. But anyway, that about sums it up for my graphic novel haul for February of 2017. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and do let me know if you want to see anything else in particular. At any point I might do a graphic novel collection video. My collection's not huge, but you know, it's growing, so maybe I'll showcase that. Hopefully do some reviews and maybe a gaming video this week. We'll see how things go. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more comic book related videos, more hauls, more reviews, things like that. And be sure to keep an eye out if you're interested in the gaming aspect, because I will be posting a video at some point, hopefully in the next week, maybe even on the weekend. Don't know what yet, but we'll see. Anyway, so that was my collection, my haul for February. Like I said, I'll have one in March later this month. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you guys all in the next video. So, bye-bye for now. Have a great day, guys.